Okay, so I am answering question number 7. There are a whole bunch of parts, so I'm just gonna kind of divide them up and talk about it one by one. So the first question is, what do you think you have taken away from this class so far? I personally think that I have taken away a lot of things. I know the first thing we learned was the lighting, three lightings, the shot compositions, and all of that. And also, I was thinking, coming into this class, I want to learn more about social media. 2 summers ago, I had an internship where I was the social media marketing intern. And I did not know half of the things that we've learned in this class. For example, I did not know about Blogger. I knew about Google Plus, but I've never, actually done anything with it. I knew about Hangout, but I never did anything. So along those lines, I there were so many things. Even with YouTube, of course, I go on YouTube quite frequently, but I've never posted a video ever in my life. So that was interesting, and I think I learned a lot of new things from that. And then the second question is, describe your favorite project so far. I think my favorite project was going outside when it started to snow and taking pictures. Instead of going to class, I think Dr. Chris told us, just go outside, take pictures, and write down the shot compositions. I was at first not feeling up to it since it was snowing outside. I was like, I just want to stay in. And I think I had an exam after, so I was like, but then it was a nice study break, so I very much enjoyed that. And then the next question is, what do you think of using edutainment and convergence as a hands-on learning tool instead of a traditional book? I think personally that it's a far better idea. I'm so tired, seriously, as a senior, of all the books and just reading the text after and after and not really grasping the concepts, and then coming to class and the professor kind of trying to explain it by the book, and I'm like, I don't understand this still. So it's really nice that Dr. Chris, you have this edutainment um, aspect to it, where it is entertaining, and we don't go by the book, but we still learn a whole bunch of other stuff. And then the next question is, evaluate your group and how you have grown working together. I think I've said this before, but I do like working with them. And I am a marketing major, so I do a lot of group projects all the time. Um, but I don't think we've done a lot with our groups yet, which I would prefer to, because they all seem like nice girls, and we're team happy. So I hope we have more group projects and more group efforts. I think that'll be actually a really cool idea. Um, and then evaluate the direction of the class and how you have grown. I think the direction of the class, at first, it was very confusing because I'm not really like type A, I have to be really, really organized kind of person, but I do like to have some type of guidance because I think that's what I'm used to. All of my classes, I've always had a set syllabus, a set schedule. Everything was according to plan, and I knew what was kind of going on. But this class, we don't have a syllabus. I know you said you're going to give it to us after spring break, and so it's not something I'm used to. So at first, I was a little confused, and I was like, I don't know what we're doing, but it's getting better now, luckily. And I understand where he's going with everything, which I think is a good thing. And then evaluate me as a professor and whether or not you're legitimately grasping the material. Like I said before, I think Dr. Chris, you're doing a great job. I like how you're a little crazy at times, but during the real stuff, like when we have to do things and get stuff done, you're serious and you really want the best for the students. And I am grasping the material, so you're doing a good job on that. And then you said some suggestions you'd like to do before April 10th. I would like to get some tips from you, like resume tips, Like maybe you could look over our resumes and tell us like some suggestions that you may have regarding those, and maybe some keywords that you've seen in the past that's good, what you should leave out, and maybe also some interview tips, or you said that we're gonna have interviews too. So I think all of that in general. Ooh, this long video, but yeah, all of that I think would be good. Bye bye.